Flip it.
Oh shit. Hey,
damn.
what's up, you guys? This is the real Dean Malenko on Twitter, coming at you from Tyler Williams' channel. I'm here with Alex Avalos. Say hi.
Que pasa, Mufasa?
Alejandro Leyva. Say hi.
Wah.
And my man Todrick, as always.
No one cares. Harder.
Don't make fun of him. He's a
Hakuna Matata.
nice young
What a
strapping
wonderful
lad.
phrase.
Minority.
A minority.
All these minorities.
I didn't notice.
He didn't notice.
I never noticed he was
Yeah.
like.
Anyway, we started out with the T Dynamite match. Actually,
How about that?
We're in his hometown of Baton Rouge.
what the fuck is Baton Rouge? What the fuck is that?
Some hick town.
His face, he's like,
Look at Todrick's giving you that look like, really, bro? You don't know where Baton Rouge
The face
is.
when he lost.
Yeah, point
Yeah, the
it.
same face he had when he lost. When T Dynamite lost.
But T Dynamite actually won.
Oh, he's
tonight.
gone.
Won tonight. He beat Clint Kenosha. So let's talk a little bit about that match. I don't have much down for that match, but we had a lot of great offense. We had a camel clutch, and we had him countering. We had a moonsault
Dinosaur.
from him, and yeah, we had the dinosaur. Right, that's what it's called. That's the move. And then we had a pin.
56 views. Damn.
We had a
That's really good.
pinfall victory from T Dynamite. T Dynamite has been on a downward spiral, so this might be his comeback, I think. What do you think, Alex?
Is it a comeback? I mean, sure, I guess. I mean, with all due respect, I mean, for me personally, I think that he is the strongest member of Dog Club X. It's a fact. His accolades prove it otherwise. Everyone has a downward slump. Do I think it's him coming back up? Yeah, I mean, Clint Kenosha's a respectable, credible opponent, so him beating him, especially in his hometown, gives him the upper momentum. So I feel like, you know what? I feel like coming in, I think maybe, DOG Club X may win the Rumble with T Dynamite getting the win.
Yeah. This Alejandro, got any thoughts, prayers, anything?
No,
Prayers.
not really. I just think it gives T Dynamite a little momentum heading into the Royal Rumble.
I agree.
So it seems like in unanimous, we say that T Dynamite has a lot of momentum
Yeah.
coming
He's
into
in
the
a
Royal Rumble this
pre-show.
Friday.
Pre-show stopper.
I still think the match wasn't like one of the best that I've seen either, though. I'd probably give it like a 6.5, maybe
So
out of 10.
So I'll give it a 6.5 just on the fact that it felt too quick. It was too quick, to swallow, to digest. It was like a rush. Like, oh, T Dynamite won. What's next?
It really did go by pretty fast.
But like I said, I'm agree with you. I'm gonna give you the same score you did. I'm gonna give him a 6.5 out of 10.
Alejandro, what did you give him?
I'd probably say 6 as well. Why not?
What would Todrick give this match? Perfect 10.
10.
No, I think he's gonna be honest about it.
He's gonna give me an honest answer.
I think he is.
Oh, you gave me 6.5 out of 10. He said, "Were you really surprised I beat him that fast?"
Oh my God, he would say that. Why? Of course, he would say that.
Cocky bastard. Anyway, next after that, moving on, we got Brandon Andrews versus Judas Maxwell, and once again we see Maxwell pick up the victory. We saw a suplex countered with an elbow from Andrews. Andrews with a suplex of his own. We saw a missile drop kick from Judas. We saw some other shit, leg sweep from Andrew, and the max out submission finish with Maxwell. I think Maxwell's been on a roll, so it's not really much of a surprise. Alejandro, do you got any thoughts? What do you think about this match?
Real match?
Judas Maxwell versus Brandon Andrews.
Meh. It's whatever.
It's whatever. Is that really all you're gonna give me?
Yeah.
All right,
They
then,
look
Alex.
alright to me.
The match itself, I mean, I'm not gonna say it was a meh. I mean, obviously, I already knew from the get-go that Judas Maxwell was gonna win. I mean, look at him; he's been on a roll. I'm not sure what he's trying to be a contender for, either the Alpha Weight X Division or even the World Championship. Regardless, he is a formidable threat for either division. I mean, the Max was too rushed. I'm not gonna lie; I hate the name of his finisher, the Max Out. It sounds like a horrible submission move for a credible wrestler. It sounds pathetic. It sounds stupid. It sounds like some cringy cartoon character.
Yeah, sounds like it's supposed to be a pun and it's shit. I
We know
agree.
the pun, but we're not allowed to say it.
I don't know. Well, yeah.
What about Tajik?
It's
Tajik, what did you
Charles
think of the match?
Maxwell. Yeah.
I want to
Pretty
hear Tajik's
okay.
opinion.
He gave it a 5 out of 10.
I'll agree with
That's-
him. I'll give it a 5 out of 10 as well.
Get a five out
I
of
guess I'll give it a 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5.
I mean 5.5. My bad.
Oh, 5.5. Okay, so it's not a 5 out of 5. It's not a perfect 5. Yeah.
Well,
So a lot of low scores there. Nah, I could see why. Alex, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say the reason it was so low is because first of all, the winner was predictable. We knew that that he was gonna win. But also keep in mind, doesn't this also lower his momentum, Brandon Andrews, when he faces Big Bad Ollie at the pre-kickoff?
Big Bad Ollie.
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah, because I mean, granted, Ollie's fresh. Ollie's fresh. He had a lot of time to pay attention to his opponent, and honestly, I feel like Ollie's not impressed. That's why he's not really worried about the Rumble kickoff. I feel like Ollie is gonna beat Brandon Andrews because of that reason, losing momentum, and he's not gonna be 100% after the I don't want to call it the max out, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna fall for this submission shit. That shit doesn't work on Ollie.
Exactly.
I haven't seen it work really well on Ollie. I can't recall a lot of times where Ollie's just taps out. I can't off the top of my head.
Exactly.
Don't forget about the guillotine choke. I still don't think that's gonna work. Tap off tonight. I think that would be a surprise if that happens.
That's one
don't
thing I
think
do
it's gonna
agree with
happen.
you. Yeah, that's what I agree with you. Ollie's been pinned before. That's a given. But I rarely
Pin,
see
yeah.
him getting tapped out. Tapped out is like his breath. That's like something he has a hold of. Like, oh, I've never been tapped out, or I think he hasn't been tapped out yet. But regardless, you see Ollie getting put on a submission hold, but he's never tapped out from what I've seen.
It may have happened in the past. He tapped out to DC in episode 3. It does. It's a very rare occasion.
Exactly.
So we up next. I think we all gave that shit rating. We got Stoner versus Miguel with Freddie and Kid Friendly.
Oh,
This match
lordy.
was also something. Also,
Another obvious winner.
yeah, Miguel with a shit ton of punches starting the match out. Miguel looking pretty strong at the beginning, actually. Miguel with a spine buster, seated senton from Miguel. We got a drop kick to the back of Stoner, a senton from Stoner. We got a twist of fate. Miguel with some brass knuckles. We thought he was going to get the fall there, but only a near fall. And a Stoner just tosses him and then goes for the pin, and he wins. Stoner did have some more offense, but I didn't really mark it down. It wasn't very noteworthy offense from Miguel. Had a lot of offense, a lot of notable offense in this match, so it's kind of weird that he lost. But Alex, what do you think?
Like you said, he did have a lot of offense. I honestly thought that the power of the punch that he used on Stoner would give him the kill, the KO. I mean, granted, yeah, the referee didn't see, but I mean, come on, a guy getting hit with brass knuckles, regardless of size, will knock you out. But then again, Stoner's no ordinary man, so him powering out was really no surprise. So at the end, like you said, there wasn't really anything unpredictable in Stoner's offense. It was I came, I saw, I conquer, and boom shakalaka. That's what he did.
Yeah, it's a typical stuff from him. Miguel was much more noteworthy because we haven't seen a lot of him lately.
And if I'm not mistaken, if Kid Friendly is trying to use his buddies to tire him down, he's not tiring him down. He's just feeling the fire in Stoner's eyes.
I agree. Alejandro, you got any thoughts,
Uh,
prayers, or ratings?
I was surprised
Anything?
that this was actually a good match. So you usually see squash matches with Stoner.
Good point.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it a squash match.
So you
technically,
normally
so,
see
yeah.
squash matches with Stoner, but this wasn't a squash match. It was a fair fight.
So we know
Fair-
who's the
fair
strongest
point.
of the
Not
three
that
then.
fair because he don't want the brass knuckles, but
Yes, but we know who's the strongest of the three though. It shows that Miguel's probably the strongest out of Freddy and Kid Friendly because if Miguel could put in some offense besides and the other two couldn't, so it shows that Miguel's probably the strongest of those misfits.
Yeah, it actually like almost like increased. It went from like Kid Friendly with barely any offense, Freddy with a little more offense, and then Kid Friendly improved a little bit, but not very much. And then Miguel just comes in and he gets stuff done, but he can't get the victory over Stoner.
Exactly.
That's the part where he's failing at. I'd give this match and maybe give it a 7.
In,
I'm gonna give it a 7 as well.
Yeah, I'll give it on 7 just on the fact that out of the trio, Miguel put in the most offense. I was gonna give it a 6 just because of the power of the punch, but then realized that how much offense Miguel put in more than any of his other friends shows that maybe Miguel should be the one facing Stoner at the Rumble show rather than Kid Friendly.
Yeah, Todrick changed his to a 7 too. Yeah. He was surprised with the brass knuckles. He said that definitely was something that surprised him. Yeah, we don't see that a lot either. We got next up Jin Kazi versus El Sabone for the X Division champion. This match was actually pretty damn good.
Match of the night
I'll say.
for me.
Probably match of the night, honestly. It's not the main event, actually.
Yeah.
We had the head scissor takedown from El Sabone, suplex from El Sabone, a stunner from Kazi, which he just started doing recently, and a spear from Kazi, kick to the stomach from Kazi. El Sabone reversed the Winds of Greatness twice in this match, actually. Reversed into armbar the first time. And then we saw, I think, El Sabone with the moonsault at some point, probably a springboard moonsault, if I remember correctly.
Yep, a picture perfect springboard moonsault. And also, not to mention that he was going to bring back his old finisher, the Heist of the Century package power driver, but Jin Kazi countered that right off the bat.
Yeah, I countered that really quickly. I think I saw Jin do some sort of power bomb at some point too, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because normally you see him mainly as striker, quick snap suplexes and all stuff. I never see him do power moves like that. And even though he never does it, that was a pretty beautiful power bomb, if you ask me.
Yeah, I think it's very out of character for him though. We did see another armbar from you, and Jin did eventually get the Winds of Greatness, but Adam Blaz definitely made impact with his return. Didn't really do anything, but when Jin saw him, he was completely dumbfounded, and there was a roll-up victory from El Sabone, picking up the victory there. What do you think?
I'm the last person to be conceited about all that stuff. I really am. I always try to honor my opponents and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, that's 2 members of the elite that have been beaten by El Sabone. One got tapped out, one got pinned. Who knows? Maybe TJ Shadows is next on his list. But at the end of the day, that's 2 elite members that he defeated. One is still crying that he's X Division champion, but when you tap out, you tap out. Jin Kazi had to, help out his buddy. Buddy said, "You know what, buddy? I'll get it for you," and then gave it to you, so you don't have to worry about anything. But at the end of the day, a win's a win, regardless of it. Yeah, I'm not happy that that big military coup interfered, but you know what? He has his own agenda with the elite. El Sabone has his agenda with the elite, so you know what? Mutual respect, I guess.
Yeah, I think so too. I think I'd give this maybe half, somewhere around there.
Yeah, I'll give it a
Well,
7.5. It wasn't a perfect 8, just because of the distraction of big military cool. There was no distraction, and he won, with his finisher and all that stuff. I would have given it like an 8, but until then, 7.5 for me.
I give it an 8 because I didn't think Adam was gonna come out.
Yeah, that was I mean
That's kind of-
I still wouldn't give it an 8, but it's a surprise.
But that was
I
the
guess.
surprise. That was the shocking moment of the night. The return of big military cool before the Rumble showed up.
Yeah. T gave it an 8 out of 10. He really he noted the surprise return and yeah, and the surprise that El Sabone actually beat Jin. That is actually a pretty big surprise that a lot of people
That's what I agree with you too. El Sabone beating Jin Kazi. I mean, granted, yeah, it was a champion versus champion match, but how often do you see Jin Kazi getting pinned? That's like a rarity. So I feel like that's why Tadra gave it an 8, just on the fact that it's almost near impossible to pin Jin Kazi.
Yeah, DC attacked Sabone after the match with a kendo stick.
But that also proves my point that he's a sore loser. He's not the same DC Zamcham that people used to know, love, and respect. He's different. He's a poor man of himself. He never used to rely on people to do his dirty work or hell, anything at all. Now he has to rely on Jin Kazi and the new boss, TJ Shadows, to hand him his championship titles. But come this Royal Rumble, I'm gonna prove why El Sabone is the new face of the X Division, and that DC's Zamcham is a shadow of his former self.
Yeah, I think DC used to be much more honorable, and he used to really care. Like when somebody outdid him, he's very humble that he got to face them. He's very honored that that they showed the proper respect to him, and I think he always found a mutual respect with his opponents, and that's definitely not the DC that we see today.
Like a prime example is his protege DMD. That guy was his protege, so he knows personally how the original DC Zamcham used to be. Because El Sabone used to idolize the original DC Zamcham. He used to want to be like him, someone of honor, dedication, and determination. But after what we saw, what happened in the end of season 2 in All Wrestling Kingdom, he changed. I felt like it hurt DMD and it hurt El Sabone, because those were two individuals that idolized him personally, because they looked up to him to be, that's who I want to be. That's who I want to be when I become a big star.
Yeah. So everyone gave that rating. So we're gonna go on to the Purge versus Jay Blaze and Shingakito.
Poor man's Jin Kazi.
Poor man's Shinkazi. That was definitely an interesting pair. Definitely not a very expected pair, Jay and
It worked though.
Shin.
It worked though.
It worked, but it was definitely interesting to say the least. I don't know. Was that actually on the card or not? I don't remember.
I think that may have been an unsanctioned match.
Well, I think it was. I think it might have been on the card, but still, even then, it was kind of like see Shin and him. It was just, yeah. We saw a shoulder tackle from Jay. We saw Logan Wrights with some uppercuts. Unknown was tagged in, did some submissions. Some more uppercuts. A spine buster from Wrights. Wrights actually got in a lot of offense in this match.
I give him that. He did get a lot of offense, but I still feel he's out of place in the Purge. I feel like he needs some, I don't know, a mustache?
Yeah, I think he needs a mustache too. A trio of German suplexes from Shin, which is definitely very weird. Doesn't very fit his style at all.
He's a strong style wrestler. He's used to the, Japanese style. When I see him do like, American style, or how people would say like the Kurt Angle, Chris Benoit, Brock Lesnar style of wrestling, it's rare to see it on someone that just is dedicated to Japanese, which just strikes and kicks.
Yeah. The right to remain silent, Logan Wright's finisher, looking very good tonight. 7 deadly kicks from Shin was nice to see. And Jay Blaze winning by countout was definitely it wasn't a very good ending to the show, really.
If he wouldn't have won by countout, I would have made this the match of the night, but just out of count out makes that victory very, very weak. It's a difference between, having someone, distract somebody and winning by pinfall, but another's by count out. That means you're taking a loss by a count out rather than you, pinning or knocking out or making someone tap out.
Yeah, and into the ring at like the last second, so it definitely didn't show much strength on his part. Like he had to be chucked into the ring to. It was, I don't know.
Especially, he's the alpha weight champion. He needs momentum going to the Rumble. But so far, it looks like, who knows? Judas Maxwell doesn't have to worry about, Jay Blaze at all. Maybe he just needs to pin Chadwick, or who knows? He might feel like he'll have a quick pinfall on Jay Blaze after this performance he had tonight.
Yeah, I might give this maybe a 5.5.
I'm actually I was gonna give it a 6.5 just on the fact that they actually performed really well. Just the count out was kind of, bitter for me. I didn't like it. I'm not gonna say it was that bad, but I'm giving it a 6.5.
Wait, what did you say, T? You think it's a 6.5?
6.5 or solid 6?
Yeah, he thinks it's a 6.
Oh, solid 6. All right.
Solid 6. 6.5. Fuck it, it doesn't matter.
What about Ollie? What about you? What did you rate it?
Ollie, what do you think?
Probably 6.5 or 7.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't feeling the match as much.
Maybe 7.
The show overall wasn't one of my favorites.
I didn't feel like a go home show.
It didn't feel like a go home show.
I feel like
it didn't have the sparks to it. Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't have like the same spark like last week's show or episode 1. Those two had like the biggest impacts. It felt like, a filler. It felt like a filler rather than a go home show.
Yeah. I agree. I think if it pulled out some big names tonight, but I felt like you could have thrown in a little more. A lot of the newer guys were getting more of the always bad. Maybe it helps
It's
build
never
them
wrong,
a little bit.
but you need always a big name to put, let's do an example. Like, let's say Logan Wright, Kid Friendly, or like the appetizer. They're the ones that, you're getting you ready for the course. People like El Sabone and Judas Maxwell and Jay Blaze are the appetizer. They're the main course, the meat and potatoes. And then, and T Dynamite as well. I mean, I might not like him, but I'm going to put him in there. He's like the main course. And then you have people like, the only dessert was Jin Kazi. You needed people like, I'm going to say it. You needed people like Ollie. We needed DMD. We needed, hell, even TJ Shadows showing up at random. I mean, Big Adam showed up, but he didn't do much. So it wasn't really much. It was like, a dinner at a Burger King rather than going to like Olive Garden or Applebee's.
Yeah, I agree. Are we gonna do a review of next week's show, or
we're about to do a review of the Royal Rumble? But before we do that, I want to add a new bit onto the reviews because, as you guys know, we do have a Facebook group on Facebook known as All Wrestling Network, where I do post like, updates to the show, rumors and whatnot. But none of you guys really see that, so I figure we'll do a bit on here called Last Week in AWC, where I pretty much post what I would usually post in Facebook groups, so that way you guys can know what's going on.
That works. That's good. That's good.
I like it.
All right, so here's some of it. Boom. There we go.
You want me to read that off?
I think he does.
The hit.
All right. Last week in AWC news, Dane voted as top prospect to win the Royal Rumble among the roster with a 100% advantage.
100%.
Wow, that's fucking.
I actually agree with that.
Ooh,
I agree with it. Ollie, shut up.
Yeah. Yeah, freaking marks. I'm just kidding.
Ooh, reference, we're in trouble.
Last Sunday was the 1-year anniversary of the AWC 2016 Royal Rumble, which has become the most viewed pay-per-view in the company's history.
Even though, it was during the era of Adam wins lulls.
That's still an accomplishment that it was the most viewed pay-per-view. I think that definitely is a big deal.
Yeah, I agree.
Official Royal Rumble poster was released. That's good.
El Sabon looks like the devil for some reason in that poster.
Probably is the devil. AWC Royal Rumble confirmed as a 4-hour fucking show. Holy shit.
Oh, great. Oh, my God. So let me get this straight. We're going to have 4 hours of AWC, and then later on, for the Smarky Smarks, we're going to have 4 hours of the Royal Rumble. Good Lord, what a weekend.
That's counting the 1 hour pre-show. If you're not there for the pre-show, I'm sure.
Oh, and take over San Antonio. I forgot about that. There's going to be, it's all wrestling all weekend, which is a good thing for wrestling fans, but for us, it means a lot of work.
Yeah. We got Highway to Hell Route 3 confirmed as Monday Night Raw's first brand exclusive pay-per-view. And Battlefield confirmed as the first exclusive pay-per-view that's on Tuesdays.
It fits. Those pay-per-views fit those brands. For some reason, they do.
Yeah, I think so, too. The AWC World Champion Shinkazi reportedly not pleased with Adam Blaz and TJ Shadows in their backstage roles, allegedly saying that they should be replaced with somebody who is more dedicated. Oh shit.
Just shouldn't be talking because TJ Shadows is his elite buddy, so I think he's just complaining about Adam. He probably wants to take Adam's spot so he can be in charge. Bless you. Bless you.
I don't care. That's backstage stuff. I'm not gonna get involved in that.
All right, why not? We can care less.
Yeah, I really could care less, too. Anarchist teasing a Royal Rumble return at the 24th spot.
Ooh, Anarchist. Those Anarchist teasers are beautiful. And keep in mind, it's not David Jernigan. It's Anarchist, the OG, the Undertaker of our company.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
He's a very, 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 very big stable in AWC. Like, he's never gotten the praise that he deserves, but he's always been kind of like an important superstar.
He was the guy that brought the X Division to life. He was the king of the X Division.
X Division, yes. There wouldn't be an X Division. There wouldn't be a reason for an X Division if there wasn't for him. Like, I think he definitely held
set
that.
The bar.
He held it up. Yeah, set the high so high. Like,
any more news?
Most people will tell you he's probably the best X Division champion. No, it doesn't look like it. It looks like we could just kind of rant about what you heard there, maybe.
I'm surprised because normally he would since he already announced the exclusive pay-per-views. I'm surprised Tyler didn't post up when the draft's gonna be.
I think I don't know if I'm allowed to announce when that's gonna happen. Actually,
If you're not allowed, then it'll probably be a surprise when Tyler feels like it.
No, he said it's. We could say it's this Saturday. My bad.
Oh,
not Sunday.
So after the Rumble. So you guys want to make a prediction on like the known names that you think are gonna be on which brand, or do you guys want to save that after the Rumble?
We should just do the predictions again for the Rumble, and then we'll say that.
So we'll do the Rumble predictions and then the draft predictions?
Yeah, I think so.
Alrighty, perfect. So let's read up the match card for the Royal Rumble.
We got Queen D defending her title in her hometown. I think it's going to be Alaska, but I don't know. Who do you think
it
is
going to be? Alaska or maybe Toxin, I don't know.
I think it's going to be Tara.
Could be Tara.
Isn't Tara still facing? No, never mind.
I think it's going to be either Tara or Alaska. I think it's going to be one or the other.
Toxin. It should be Toxin.
Yeah, Tara's still facing Rusty in the semi-main event, but she could do double duty, I think.
Yeah, but if we're ignoring the fact that she's there, we'll probably just go. You know what? I'm just gonna go with I'll go with Alaska. With same thing with you. Then I'm going with Alaska going in and she taking Queen D's women's championship.
Hell yeah.
I don't think
Alaska,
Queen D's retaining. I don't think she's retaining.
Whoever it is. It is getting destroyed. Yeah, she could very well get destroyed. Then we got fucking Law and Disorder versus Dog Club X.
I think you forgot Ale versus Brandon Andrews.
I think it's on here after.
I thought he was a
I don't know.
kickoff though.
No, yeah, he's after that.
Oh, so it was Law and Disorder versus who else?
Dog Club X.
Oh, easily Dog Club X with T Dynamite getting the pin.
I think that could be very well the answer. I think T looks like he's on his way back up to the top, and I think he's gonna pull off the victory. I think I said Law and Disorder before, but I'm gonna say Dog Club X this time.
The only thing I'm worried about is Rusty. I feel like Rusty's holding him down. I feel like Rusty's the weak link out of the whole match. Originally, I thought it was T Dynamite, but T Dynamite proved me wrong in his matchup against Clint. So until then, I feel like Rusty's going to be the weak link. I felt like, this reunion was kind of ridiculous, but T Dynamite's got to do to get to the top, I guess. I'm not going to blame him.
Ale, who do you think's got this?
Maybe. I don't know.
It's a prediction, so maybe. Yeah.
No. I want to
Todd's
say.
giving you that look, like say the right answer.
You're gonna say Law and Disorder?
But maybe Rusty causes in the match, or maybe Rusty does.
You think Rusty's gonna fuck over T Dynamite?
Maybe he could.
That's a possibility.
T Dynamite, don't get mad. Hey, at least you're not the one getting the fall. It's Rusty. Be happy. It's not you. It's Rusty.
He's saying it'd be Rusty that'd fuck you over. So that's kind of nice of him. He's not saying that you're trash or anything. He's being nice. Brandon Andrews versus Alejandro.
Ollie wins, lols.
Wins.
It's a given. It's Ollie wins, lols.
T, do you think Ollie's gonna win? Ollie, yep. Yeah, Ollie's gonna win.
Herder.
If Ollie doesn't win, that'd be a big fucking loss on his part.
But keep in mind too, the reason I'm also saying that Ollie's gonna win is Brendan Andrews had a poor man's performance today.
Yeah, it was really fucking weak. And I'm actually a big fan of Brandon Andrews.
Oh, absolutely.
Password.
From him changing from Awesome X Brandon Andrews, he needs to keep he needs to either be one person or the other. I mean, I still don't like him after what he did to El Bandito in the previous season in the ACW Championship match, but I guess why not?
Oh, we got the opener. We got Austin Cage versus Logan Wright. I think who am I gonna say on this?
If Logan Wright gets a mustache, he wins.
Yeah, if Logan Wright gets a mustache, he wins. I like your answer. Ollie.
I say Austin Cage.
You think Austin Cage? Yeah. As long as Logan has the purge, he's gonna win. That's a possibility, Todrick.
Good idea. Good explanation. I think. I mean, if if Ollie said Austin Cage is gonna win, I feel like he has hope for at least one member of the Rusty family.
I guess. We got the undercard. We got Stoner versus Kid Friendly. I think Kid Friendly is gonna get the surprise victory.
So he may have had a weak performance out of his band of misfits, but he's unpredictable. Kid Friendly's unpredictable. I feel like he's probably gonna do a roll up or someone's gonna interfere, knock out Stoner.
Maybe they'll distract the ref and he'll do another punch to the groin.
That too, or who knows? Maybe he'll take a book out of Miguel and do the power of the punch. Maybe not once or twice. Knock him out with a brass knuckle twice so he can seal the deal.
Always a possibility. Who do you think, Ali? Andrew?
Kid Friendly.
Kid Friendly? Yeah. I think everyone's kid friendly on this.
Todrick, are you kid friendly?
You kid friendly? Or are you Stoner? No, he thinks Stoner's gonna win.
I think I know why he thinks he's gonna be Stoner because Powerhouse, Monster, all the hoopla. So I think that's why he's going for him.
Kid Friendly's but he's not as tough. He's not tough enough to beat Stoner, he says.
All right.
Okay. We got Dane versus TJ Shadows. This is some jobber.
The jobber's gonna win.
Jobber's gonna. I don't know.
No, but in all seriousness, I feel like DMD is gonna win, or if he's going back to back to Marvel, whoever Dane wants to be, I feel like he's gonna win. I feel like in the beginning of the season, I feel like TJ Shadow's been too much of a suit that he forgot about his roots. Granted, yeah, he may hear this review, get pissed off, ranter, give me smack, give Dane smack, and all that hoopla. But at the end of the day, and I feel like Dane's gonna win this because he has the momentum in hand. He's the people's wrestler, the people's champ, pun intended. But yeah, I feel like Dane's gonna win.
Who do you think's gonna win? Alejandro.
I think Dane.
Who do you think's gonna win?
Toddy.
Toddy.
So write it down.
Did he respond yet? The one
Nah.
said he wanted to win.
He's typing Jinkazi promo. Give him a second.
Except his isn't as poetic.
Okay, so he says with Jin pissed off at him and DC focused on Sabone, you gotta give it to Dane. So he thinks that everybody from the Elite isn't really gonna back him up, and he thinks that he's gonna fall short because of that.
I kind of disagree on that. I feel like Jin is mad
Wait, is Dane
at
coming
TJ
out by
Shadows, but I don't
himself,
think
or-
he's blaming all the authority on TJ. I feel like he's mad that he's not at the same position as TJ, and TJ is doing nothing about it to get him up to that position and dethroning Adam. That's what I think is why
Is
he's
Dane
mad.
coming out by himself?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it looks
think
like
so.
there's nobody else.
Yeah, I think the mid card mafia was only one and done,
Okay.
Yeah, they were one night only.
Just making
and
sure.
what a night they had.
Yeah, with the fucking twerking and shit. That was something.
Tour card
We
mafia,
got the
Legendary.
the legendary epic.
twerk too good mafia. We got Jay Blaze versus Chadwick versus Judas Maxwell for the AWC Alpha Weight Champion. I think Jay Blaze is gonna retain.
I'm going Judas Maxwell.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna say
Judas
Jay.
Maxwell.
If not Jay, then Judas. I don't think Chadwick should win.
I think you changed your answer, Alex. I'm pretty sure you said Jay a couple weeks ago.
I did. Actually, I did. I did say Jay. Why? Because Jay was the champion. I didn't see anything that Judas Maxwell surprised me. But at the end, I felt like what, this guy's doing something good. I mean, look at him. He brainwashed Logan Wright. He brainwashed him to the core. I mean, granted, just make him grow a mustache, and he's the full-on master.
Yeah, he definitely did get him around his finger
Yeah,
there.
if he brainwashed, Logan Wright, who's to say he may not brainwash Chadwick, or hell, even Jay Blaze into giving him the title? But regardless, I feel like there's so much momentum in Judas Maxwell right now, and then the poor performance Jay Blaze did tonight kind of gave me a reason why not to be in favor of him anymore.
Todrick, come on, give me something.
Hey guys, I picked T Dynamite to win everything.
I don't think that's an option.
It is to
Pretty
him.
sure it's gotta be one.
Let him
Pretty sure
dream.
it's gotta
Damn
be
it.
one of
Screw the rules.
Screw
the rules.
Screw rules.
Wait, he said I'm gonna go with Chadwick. Maxwell may have the purge, but Chadwick is very talented. He's a very talented competitor, especially when it comes to big matches. Chadwick definitely does deliver on some big matches, but I don't think he's got this.
Especially now, what has he done at the beginning of the season? Something close to, no disrespect, but something close to nothing. The only people, like, honestly, that should be focused is Maxwell and Jay. I think Chadwick is there for filler, like, oh, if he wins, he wins, yay!
Didn't Chadwick lose to Maxwell this season?
Yes, he did. I think he did. Yeah, that's why I said there's no
Sure he did.
momentum. There's no
Pretty sure he
momentum with
lost
Chadwick.
to him. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a steady race between, not steady, it's a close race between Jay Blaze and Judas Maxwell. Those are the ones that are the ones we should focus on the most. I think Chadwick is just there for there.
Oh, so he stood up Jay tonight. So he was supposed to be with Jay Blaze tonight.
Ah,
Uh,
I told you.
someone
Ooh.
salty.
yeah, that's. I guess he doesn't want none.
They don't want none. Oh, they don't want none.
We got the semi-main event. We got Rusty versus Tara Shadows in a ladder match, where if Tara wins, she'll be the first woman ever to qualify for the Royal Rumble.
I think Rusty's winning.
I'm going with Tara.
I'm gonna go with the Rusty, I guess.
The reason I'm going with Tara is she beat somebody that we know and love dearly. Look at the eye rolling. I'm gonna say this. No, hear me out on this one. Hear me out on this one. I know Todrick is pissed, but if Tara could beat up, I'm gonna say the best member of DOG Club X, what's to say he can't beat the worst right off the bat?
The second best member besides Elsa.
Oh yeah, the second best member besides Elsa Bone. It goes Elsa Bone, T Dynamite, and then
And then Rusty.
okay, I'll let you have it. It goes T Dynamite, Elsa Bone, and then Rusty. Just on the fact that you've been an ACW World Champion, I'll give it to you, Todrick.
Okay.
But no, seriously, I feel
me
like Terra Shadows is gonna be Rusty just on the fact that, like I said, T Dynamite was the strongest of the duo. Terra beat him. Who's to say that Terra won't struggle against Rusty? Come on, now Rusty's been up and down, crying, reporting, and all that stuff.
It's too much pressure though, because like if she wins this, she'll be like I think the first diva in AWC or female wrestler in AWC, sorry, to be in the Royal Rumble.
Yes, it's pressure, but keep in mind, even though I hate him, even though I dislike her brother back in the day used to be one of the meanest, toughest SOBs in all of AWC. What's to say it doesn't run in the family? I feel like she's equally as tough as her brother, so I feel like it'll work.
I'm not saying that. I think she's very tough, but I think the pressure's definitely on.
Yeah, the pressure's high, but who's to say? I mean, the Shadows are known to laugh at pressure.
Rusty beat her before, so.
Yeah, but keep in mind, it was a no holds bar. Oh yeah, you got a point there. There's a difference between pinning and going to the ladder. I just feel like Rusty's not my favorite right now. There's a lot of going on with Rusty. He's not my favorite. That's why I'm not getting a vote for Rusty.
I put her over. Todrick said, "I'm a veteran, and it's gonna be a great match, but I'll give it to Rusty. He beat her once, he can beat her again."
Okay,
Todrick.
You didn't put her over. She beat you fair and square, mate. So shut up.
Yeah, it was a squash match.
Yeah, you got wrecked.
It was like watching Stoner play around with Kid Friendly.
Except that there's reverse genders.
Yeah. Anyway,
Before we make Todrick cry.
So we got that. We got the co-main event with Jin Kazi and Shingo Kito for the world champion. The poor man's Jin is gonna lose to Jin.
Oh, easily. With all due respect, Shingo Kito has had a lot of good momentum. He surprised me that he became the #1 contender.
There's a stipulation. Jin Kazi versus Shingo Kito will be a 20-minute Iron Man pair A2 Climax Tournament 2. It's going to be a Iron Man match.
Alrighty, 20 minutes. That's interesting. Here's my result. Jin Kazi is going to win, and I feel like he's either going to win 3-2 or 2-1.
I think 5-3.
You're going 5-3, 5 Jin, 3 Shin?
3-0.
Yeah. 3-0.
You really think there's going to be 8 pinfalls in 20 minutes? I think there's going to be less.
What?
You really think there's going to be 8 pinfalls overall in a 20-minute Ironman match?
I thought I said 5.
No, because you said 5. You said 5 Jin and 3 Shin. That's 8 pins overall. I don't think 8 pins can happen in a 20-minute match.
I don't know. I think it's possible. I don't know.
You're right. I'm going 3-2 Jin Kazi.
It's unlikely, but Todrick says it's 3-1.
Oh, high momentum's on Jin Kazi.
He's a Jin mark. Everyone knows that. He's always loved Jin. Jin's his boy.
Even though Jin doesn't like him.
We got the main event. We got my buddy El Sabone versus DC Zamcham for the AWC champion. This belt is definitely very, 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 I don't know, much more prestigious than it was before.
Oh yeah, I mean
I think.
it's after the World Championship match. That says a lot about what TJ Shadows and Adam think of that division. I feel like they Adam sees it as as El Sabon as the new prospect of the X division, but TJ sees it like an opportunity to give the title back to his buddy because he has pity for him. But at the end of the day, El Sabon's gonna retain.
Yeah.
I think it's a close call. I'm not going to give it to anyone. Who do you think, Todrick?
He's gonna go to probably DC Zamcham because he doesn't want to admit that El Sabon was the better member of Doc Club X.
Oh, another stipulation. DC Zamcham versus El Sabone will be an Extreme Rules match, with this being the final match in their feud, no matter the winner.
Oh.
I think it'd be good to have, if it's gonna be the last match, El Sabone win, because then it's like a fresh new take for the title. But
Yeah, because you know
I
what?
don't know.
All bitterness aside, DC Zamcham is still one of the best competitors AWC has, but I think people are getting tired of the era of Zamcham. I think they've seen him as X Division champion too much, especially when it was the whole DJK DC Zamcham thing. People were probably getting tired of DC Zamcham. They want to see a fresh new face. That's why I feel like you know. I mean, look at Dane. Dane had a war. Dane belongs in the X division after that 2 out of 3 falls he had with El Sabone. So I feel like those are probably the two new faces of the X division, El Sabone and Dane.
Yeah, I think Tyler hates this, but I definitely think DC needs to go after the world title.
Oh no, it's definite. I'm sorry, but it's a given. It's about time. If somehow for some reason the new elite break up because TJ Shadow's power gets way in over in his head, and then Jin and DC open their eyes and become who they used to be. I feel like seeing DC Zamcham versus Jin Kazi for the world title, or DC in a world title match in general, is ratings. It's money. It's
Yeah, Tyler's probably not going to do it, but that's definitely just how I see it. I'm tired of him in the X division. I think he just needs to move on to their division.
probably the alpha weight he'll probably put him at. If DC Zamcham loses, he'll probably go to the alpha weight division maybe.
Maybe that's a call. I don't know. Did we get everyone's answer for who's gonna win that?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, I think you were the one that was undecisive. I picked Selbone. Ali picked Selbone. I don't know who Todrick picked.
Todrick picked his buddy DC, didn't he?
No, he picked Selbone.
So it's gonna be a great match. Hard to call, but 5-star, whatever.
Oh, so he thinks it's gonna be a match of the night, huh? Not bad.
Let's be honest. DC is gonna have the title for as long as Jin has his title. Probably not. I don't think so. I think it's time. I think it's time to move him. I mean, it's not a bad thing. He did everything he could for that belt, and I think nobody can fault him for that. But I definitely just think it's time to move on. We can't stay in one place so long. It's bad. You gotta move around.
Agreed.
So we got the 3rd annual Royal Rumble event. 33 men in this Royal Rumble. God damn. Don't call me on Skype in the middle of
hey, 33 men, or or 32 men and one possible woman.
Yeah, possibly. That could be the case. The match to decide who will face the AWC World Champion at the main event of the Mania. Confirmed names. We already know this: Jin Kazi, TJ Shadows, DC Zamcham, Jin Kazi, Dane, Alejandro Leva, Rusty, Ali Stoner, T Dynamite, The Purge, Elsabone, Son Orion, and a big return at number 12 spot, which it doesn't tell you who the fuck that is. So I don't know. Most of you guys said that I was gonna win, but I don't know.
Dame is gonna win. Why? He deserves it. He's the one with the highest momentum. He's probably the one that no one would get upset about or question like, oh, why did he win the Rumble? Like, why couldn't so and so? If Dane wins, they're gonna be like, yeah, Dane, woo.
I don't know. I still think Anarchist is a possibility.
All right, that's not a bad decision.
Yeah. And just like Dane is never at WrestleMania. Never at WrestleMania.
T-Dama's gonna win.
I debuted after the first WrestleMania, and then we had some issues. And
Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, we had technical difficulties. It involved an outwalk.
But yeah, he just never tends to be at WrestleMania, so that's definitely gonna be weird if he wins.
Different this year.
I think either Anarchist or Adam Blaz, Todrick says. That is interesting. Adam Blaz definitely
a 3-time Rumble winner?
3-time Rumble winner? That'd be a bit crazy. Good for his resume, but it definitely would be.
Granted, he's already the boss of AWC. I mean, why not win it a 3rd time, I guess?
It'd be a little predictable, but I think he could pull it off, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
I don't think people will be too happy seeing a 3-peat.
I think Anarchist. Boo.
So that's the Rumble. Do we want to go to the drafts? What the wrestlers we know?
Yes. Fuck, I'm stupid. Yes, that's what I wanted to talk about. Who do you think is getting drafted where, Alex?
The guarantee. We know where the World Championship is going. The World Championship is going obviously to Brawl because that was Tyler's baby when he was in charge. So I feel like TJ Shadows is going to keep tradition and put the world title on Brawl. He's probably going to have the alpha weight on Turbo and the tag team division on Turbo, and then the X division on Brawl just to keep the original titles in the main show and having the new up and coming titles onto the newer show. So I feel like the X division and the World Championship division is going to be exclusively for Brawl, and the alpha weight division is going to go, and the tag team division is going to go to Turbo. But Brawl there, Sabonis going there. Surprise twist, I think DC Zamcham will probably go to Turbo with the new alpha weight champion. Who do you think so far that's going to be in the brand? Because there's so many people, but the people that I'm more interested in seeing is I think T Dynamite's probably going to go to Turbo. Rusty's probably going to go to Brawl. They're probably going to split up Dog Club X.
Probably, that's a possibility.
Law and Disorder, I feel like themselves are going to be probably on Brawl. Logan Wright the Purge is going to stay on Turbo. Probably Unknown is going to be on Brawl. They're going to pull a Titan of Terror on him. I feel like if it goes like that, I feel like probably TJ will run Brawl and Adam will run Turbo. Probably like that.
Yeah, I don't know about that. But I don't know. I honestly think it's gonna. I think they're gonna try to work it out and try to run Brawl together, and I think somebody else is gonna run Turbo. I don't have any names or ideas right at this moment, but I just think there's gonna be 2 other owners.
But as far as draftees, who do you think is gonna be on which show? Let's start off with the champions. What do you think the world champion's gonna be?
The world champions, like you said, is gonna be on Brawl.
X division.
Obviously. X division. That's a toss up. I don't really know.
The alpha
you could
weight?
be right with it being on Brawl, but the alpha weight. You're probably right on the titles, honestly.
What about you, Ollie? What do you think?
Yeah, So Jay's probably gonna be on
Me?
I feel like
Turbo.
for Turbo, I feel like Jay would be probably the face of Turbo, regardless.
Yeah, probably.
And obviously, Jin face of Brawl Lows, because I mean, Tyler had a fetish of with Jin back in the day. What's to say TJ doesn't have the same fetish either?
Multiple matches found.
Shut the fuck up.
Siri has an opinion.
no tickle matches found.
No tickle matches.
What the fuck is tickle matches?
But yeah, like
don't
I
know
said, we'll
that.
be surprised on Sunday who gets drafted where. Who knows how it's gonna happen or what's gonna happen? But all I know, it's probably gonna be a big draft event.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be predictable. I definitely think I think there's gonna be some curveballs.
Yeah, and people are gonna be
Honestly.
like, "Wait, what? What happened? Why? Why is he there?" Like, "Oh my God, no way! I thought he was gonna go on this brand because of blah blah blah."
Yeah, for all we know, fucking Ollie could go on like fucking some random brand, and we're like, what?
Or Ollie could get fired. Who knows?
Well, Ollie could get fired, or he brings back Friday's fight night just for Ollie.
Yeah, Friday fight night just for Ollie.
Ollie just faces like a bunch of jobbers that are trying to get into Brawl and Turbo.
So Rusty and T Dynamite.
Yeah. I mean, I'm dealing with myself.
You just say that to get that look.
Yeah, that's
Get that.
the meme face of the
classic look.
century. But anyways, I
Oh,
think-
okay. So Teacher Shadows will run Brawl and Adam will run Turbo.
called it.
GMs on both shows. They'll have GMs on both shows though.
I think that's
So
it.
general manager
I-
representations.
Nice. I think we got what we
Yeah, I
got.
think that's it. Hashtag fire Ollie.
No.
Is that trending?
Hashtag Ollie's trending worldwide, ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
and he's happy about it.
No, I don't think they're saying fire him. I think they're saying that he's fire. Like
Oh, Ollie's.
that's a good thing.
Makes more sense now.
I'm
Ollie's
lit.
fire. All right.
I'm lit.
Yeah, Ollie
fire
lit.
Ollie. All right, so that's all we got, I think, for now. I'm not positive, but I think that's it. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this channel. Please subscribe, please comment, please participate in the giveaway, and that will be all.